Hello, we're here at the Winter Fancy Food Show with SFA Live, and I have here Brandon Leong, Head of VP Marketing of
RangeMe.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Tell me a little bit about what you do.
So I'm head of marketing at RangeMe. RangeMe is the industry standard for sourcing products online. We're a great partner with the SFA, so we're excited to be here. What we do is we essentially work with about 70% of the top 100 retailers in the U.S. We work with them in a very unique way. So if you go to, like, let's say Whole Foods website, and you're looking for a product for them to review for shelf,
Yes.
you have to go through RangeMe. So we're part of that process where retailers and their buyers find new products for their store. So we work with also thousands of independent and regional retailers. Because of that, we have over 200,000 product suppliers and manufacturers on our platform. And just like how LinkedIn replaced the resume, we've done the same thing with their sell sheet. So they use us for both a channel and a tool to enhance their sales and marketing.
What kind of trends have you been seeing lately?
So the big ones, this is actually really cool. One thing you should know about RangeMe is we have a unique data set. So buyers actually use RangeMe to discover new products. So we actually know what's happening before it hits the shelf, which is kind of cool, right?
Yes.
So some of the hot things right now, I think in 2019, what we saw was supplier diversity was a big thing for retailers. So women-owned business, minority-owned business, veteran-owned businesses, certifications that covered those specific types of companies were very, very popular, and a lot of the retailers that we work with, and especially all the way deep through the buyer side, they were looking for products that meet those types of criteria. It was really hot this year, and I really think that's about the changing consumer, right? Looking for more transparency, looking for things that resonate with them. Retailers have caught on. They're fast now. They can think digitally and think quickly, and so we're there to support that. That was one of the biggest things, but I think kind of prevailing through the industry, you start seeing more and more brands become digitally enabled, wanting to scale what they're doing, not just D2C, not just direct to customer, but like really on the B2B side. Like, how are they going to scale their relationships with distributors, brokers, and retailers, right? How do they make amazing shows like Winter Fancy Food more efficient for them? How do they derive more ROI from these? So that's why we're here, is to kind of add that digital aspect and help these brands really scale. That's been the real trend, is like brands that are coming to market now are different than the brands that were coming to market 20, 30, 40 years ago, right? These brands were born into a digital age, and they're using these tools and like RangeMe to scale. And you see older brands coming back, and having to kind of adapt and relearn, and then new brands kind of latching on and trying to scale quickly with this, yeah. So it's pretty cool.
And personally, tell me a few of the brands that you're really excited about.
In general, looking at like categories of brands, I don't want to mention individual brands. But keto is really hot right now,
Yes.
obviously. It's funny, in the last 6 to 8 months, there has not been as big of movement in like something that's been really, really hot for the industry, more than the previous, I would say, 10 months. It was really about keto, right? And that's still prevailing. That's still one of the number one search terms for buyers. CBD, of course.
Yeah.
CBD is a very interesting one, and that one's always going to be kind of like, until something happens like that's big, it's going to be hot because people are going to be searching about it. People are curious about that. What we've also seen that's been really exciting is when you start looking at the organic space, right? Organic has been something. The term organic and organic products has been searched on a lot, like forever. We saw a huge resurgence of that just being a high growth search term too in the industry. So organic products, really, really big again. Well, if I can say again, it's hot again. CBD was a big one. And yes, I mean, keto is still prevailing as something, a search term that a lot of buyers are searching for. I think there is this wave, a tail that happens with a lot of these search terms where a lot of the retailers that are bound by category reviews that missed a trend maybe like 8 months ago because their category review was a year ago, right, are coming back now. And that's why you see this tail of like keto's hot, right? Keto's going to prevail, CBD, and like those types of like terms that we knew that were hot maybe about a year ago. Yeah.
Anything else you want to share with our audience?
Gosh, one of the main reasons why we're here, and one of the most exciting things for us is, we're here to make sure that this industry continues to move. There's always going to be a need and a feel and a want for that visceral reaction to touch and feel the product, smell it, taste it, talk to the person who created it. That will never go away. What RangeMe is here for is to supplement that. How does someone who brings their products here, takes all the time and effort to do that, get more out of that, right? And how does it make it easier for a buyer to be able to follow up and do the things that they need to make sure that they stay in touch with those brands that they fell in love with, even though they're meeting hundreds of them, right? That's been the biggest thing for us, is like over the last year, we've been embraced as, now that we've gotten to this point where we're this neutral party in this industry, and people are starting to realize that we're here to support all of it, and we're just really, really honored to be part of this SFA experience. Winter Fancy Food's been really good to us. Summer Fancy Foods, we're coming to that too. But it's been a great ride, and I think that brands are just starting to see a lot of value coming from this, and we just want to help. We just want to help the industry keep moving forward.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much, Alex.
And we're here with SFA Live, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Thank you.